Sahih al-Bukhari 70. Book 3, Hadith 12. Narrated Abu Wail. Abdullah used to give a religious talk to the people on every Thursday. Once a man said, "O Aba Abdurrahman, by Allah, I wish if you could preach us daily." He replied, "The only thing which prevents me from doing so, is that I hate to bore you, and no doubt I take care of you in preaching by selecting a suitable time just as the Prophet used to do with us, for fear of making us bored." Sahih al-Bukhari 71. Book 3, Hadith 13. Narrated Muawiyah. I heard Allah's Messenger saying, "If Allah wants to do good to a person, He makes him comprehend the religion. I am just a distributor, but the grant is from Allah. And remember that this nation, true Muslims, will keep on following Allah's teachings strictly, and they will not be harmed by anyone going on a different path till Allah's order, Day of Judgment, is established." Sahih al-Bukhari 72. Book 3, Hadith 14. Narrated Ibn Umar. We were with the Prophet, and fresh dates of a palm tree were brought to him. On that he said, "Amongst the trees, there is a tree which resembles a Muslim." I wanted to say that it was the date palm tree, but as I was the youngest of all of them, I kept quiet. And then the Prophet said, "It is the date palm tree." A Muslim is the one who keeps in mind what is her actions might affect others and must not bore others just by focusing on one thing, although to spread the word of Allah Almighty is a great deed, but it never teaches us to force people to follow. It is better for us to guide people but not force them on something, as it might drive them away from Allah's path. What the ahadith above are teaching us that whatever we want people to do, we should let them realize that they are attracted towards it or not, never pressurize them for anything. It should be always the choice of the people, as Allah mentioned multiple times that even He let people choose their own path, but He did provide them guidance. This is the only reason, as it will easy for the people who are preaching, as if they are tense about people not accepting or not practicing, they will not be able to focus on the preaching or their own path. So Allah has made it easy for the people who are working for Him and for the people who are getting guidance in His way. As mentioned also that our Prophet told us that it is only Allah who make it easy for the person to understand Islam and properly follow religion, and people are only a guide to the path of Allah Almighty. Allah will let their hearts be open to the true guidance. We should let people do what they want, but it is also our duty to let them know once that it is not as it should be, or help them be better in what they are doing. It is also mentioned that a person will be rewarded or will be punished only on the Judgment Day. We normally think that what we are facing here in this life is either reward or punishment from Allah Almighty, but we should look upon it as a test from Allah Almighty for us to change our ways and be better in our life and a better hereafter. Allah Almighty always want His followers to be thankful and go to Jannah, and He also in our life do show us a path towards the light, but it is up to us to make a choice of being a better Muslim and make our path to Jannah. Also our Prophet pointed out that a Muslim is like a date palm tree, ever green and always sturdy and always provide guidance towards Allah's path, as date palm tree always provide food, a shade, and even after their death. A Muslim would be like this, that even after their death the people do guidance from them. Fi aman Allah.